Handler Veltros had spent 3 months training the Scaran hunting pack. 3 exhausting months of establishing dominance, teaching commands, and earning the respect of 6 adolescent predators who could tear through reinforced plating. The cubs were finally responding to basic instructions, staying in formation, following protocols. He was proud of his progress. Then the human walked into the training arena. Emma Rodriguez had been off-world for the past 12 weeks, completing her xenobiology fieldwork on a distant research station. She'd just returned to the academy, still wearing her travel uniform, datapad tucked under her arm. She'd only stopped by the training facility to drop off some equipment. She didn't even make it through the door. The moment the cubs caught her scent, chaos erupted. All 6 Scarans, now nearly twice the size they'd been as juveniles, each weighing close to 40 kilograms of muscle and claw, broke formation simultaneously. They ignored Veltros's commands, ignored their training, ignored everything except the human who'd just appeared. The pack bolted toward Emma at full speed. Veltros screamed a warning, diving for the emergency containment controls. Miss Rodriguez, run. Emma looked up from her datapad, saw 6 predators charging directly at her, and did the worst possible thing. She smiled and crouched down, arms open. The cubs hit her like a furry, scaled avalanche. She went down under the pile, completely buried beneath excited predators. Veltros could hear her laughing as they climbed over each other, trying to get closer, their forked tongues tasting her face and hands, their chirping calls of recognition echoing through the facility. Okay. I missed you guys too. Emma's voice came from somewhere beneath the pile. Yes, you got so big. Look at you. Who's a terrifying apex predator? You are. Yes, you are. Veltros stood frozen, his emergency protocols forgotten, watching the most dangerous predators in the facility reduced to overexcited puppies. One cub had rolled onto its back, exposing its vulnerable belly while Emma scratched it. Another was trying to fit its entire head into her hand. A third was doing the Scaran equivalent of prancing, showing off. They remember me, Emma called out cheerfully, finally managing to sit up. The cubs immediately arranged themselves around her, 2 in her lap despite their size. The others pressed against her sides. Did you guys miss me? I bet Veltros took good care of you. But yeah, I missed you too. Veltros's assistant, a young Theron, whispered, Sir, should we do something? Like what? Veltros asked weakly. Those predators just abandoned 3 months of training the moment they detected her pheromones. They're not listening to me anymore. Emma stood, and the pack immediately fell into formation around her. Perfect formation, better than they'd ever done for Veltros. They moved as she moved, stopped when she stopped, their eyes constantly checking her position. Sorry, Veltros, Emma said, noticing his expression. I didn't mean to disrupt training. I can leave if... No. Veltros felt a headache forming. No, stay. Apparently, you're part of their pack now. He paused. Actually, given their behavior, I think you're their pack leader. Emma looked down at the 6 deadly predators sitting obediently at her feet, tails twitching in perfect synchronization. I mean, I did spend a lot of time with them as cubs. Predators bond strongly with early social contacts. You spent 1 afternoon with them. Yeah, but it was a really good afternoon. One of the cubs head-butt her hand, demanding attention. She absently scratched behind its auditory ridge, and the entire pack relaxed. Veltros pulled up a requisition form on his datapad. Miss Rodriguez, how would you feel about a part-time position as assistant handler? Because clearly, these predators have chosen you as their alpha, and I'm not stupid enough to fight that. Emma grinned. Can I bring them to my dorm sometimes? Absolutely not. Worth asking. She looked at the pack, all of them watching her with devoted attention. All right, guys, show me what you learned while I was gone. Veltros, what's the first command? For the next hour, the Scaran pack performed flawlessly, as long as Emma was giving the commands. The moment Veltros tried, they looked at him with polite disinterest, then back to Emma for confirmation. Later, updating his reports, Veltros added a new observation. Humans don't train predators. They befriend them, and apparently, predators prefer it that way.